Hey YouTube, it's Jim Nelson here with another video, and I'm doing another DVD review, and this is Hulk Hogan, Hulk Still Rules, 2-disc set with him, released around '02. This was one of the more earlier sets, and there's him doing like the, listening to the crowd, I guess, I don't know what you would call that, and there's on the back, him and Rock, him and Hogan, him winning the title, him back in the day with a mushroom on his chest, a mushroom or a tornado or something weird looking. There's the Hulk Still Rules logo. Before he was the idol of millions, before he was Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea was a fan with a dream. But even he couldn't imagine where that dream would lead. No one in sports entertainment had quite the ride that Hollywood Hulk Hogan has. For the past 18 years, he has been the single most recognizable person in all of the industry, and for the majority of his 25-year career, he has been on the short list of Games Elite, headlining wherever he went and creating a cultural movement called Hulkamania. In the process, this is his story. Then some DVD extras, all that stuff. I'm going to be going over that. And oh, forgot to show the side. There's a side. And I know there's oh, here's a disc. Hulk Still Rules, disc 1, disc 2. I like that they at least did something different. They changed it up. It's one's red and one's yellow, and I like how they did like the red, yellow there, and then the yellow and the red. But I know there's a version that was not made because it was a messed up one, and not for sure which disc it was, but one of the discs in this was Triple H the Game, another one of the early DVDs, and I think there was a guy from WDN or Wrestling DVD News named Tixie or something like that, Tixie 1337 or something, 1317, I don't know what his name is, I forgot it, but I know he's Tixie, and he has one with the Triple H. But here's the insert, Hulk Still Rules. There's some stuff, and then we got this WWF video. I don't know if this came in here or Canchow got it like this, because this is from Canchow 1000. Go subscribe to him. There's a lot of all the WWF releases, pretty much, except for like missing like WrestleMania 18, I guess. I don't know anymore besides that, but yeah, here's disc 1, and I like this insert because it goes on some of them. It gives a little brief description. Growing up, musician days, meeting Briscoe Bros, and going to the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Beginnings, battles with Andre, Rocky III film role, and exiting the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Dawn of a superstar, frustrations in the AWA, Vincent K. McMahon, and the return to the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. Birth of Hulkamania, January 23rd, 1984. Hulk Hogan versus Sheik for the title. Hulkamania runs wild, 9 years and still running. Roddy Piper, King Kong Bundy, Paul Orndorff, Andre the Giant, Randy Savage. It pretty much just goes and talks about the feuds that he had with them and whatnot. And then Hulkamania winds down, at the end of an era. That's when he leaves WWE. WCW, Hogan joins WCW, wins the title, and forms the NWO. The NWO runs wild in the Monday Night Wars. Back in the WWE, Hogan, Hall, and Nash return in '02. No Way Out. WrestleMania 18, Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. Leading to Backlash, the undisputed title, he fought Triple H in a match and just kept going up to it. Then Backlash 2002, Hogan versus Triple H. And then has like match highlights and whatever. And then Hulkamaniacs, the fans responded. It's like the fans at this thing in Toys R Us, and it's like a meet and greet, and they're talking about Hulk Hogan and stuff, and yeah, and it's sort of hard to see what these words say, but I think, if this is right, this looks like WrestleMania 3, the Pontiac Silverdome. but not for sure. But I think that's what this whole part right here, like the fans and the crowd. But yeah, let me take a look at the pictures. I didn't really go any talk about the pictures. There's him and Classy Freddie Blassie. There's him in '02. Him at WrestleMania. Don't know which WrestleMania that is. Him and Andre from before they were feuding. Hulk Hogan, and I can't tell who those people are. Hulk Hogan, World Champion Hulk, him with the AWA belt, and then him, and it looks like Earthquake, Ric Flair, Undertaker, and him. The NWO rerun with Scott Hall, him, and Kevin Nash. And that's all the pictures, and then let's go into the extras of this. Well, the documentary was a little rushed, but it was still good. It wasn't very long, but this was one of WWE's earlier DVDs, and they weren't making real documentaries, or they were making documentaries, but not a lot of documentaries, and pretty good. I'm gonna give the documentary a 7.5 out of 10. I would say check it out if you get a copy of this. It's pretty good, but they need to do an updated one. I know they got 2 other Hogan DVDs, Hulk Hogan Unreleased Collection and Hulk Hogan Ultimate Anthology. But enough rambling on. Let's get to the extras. Hogan debuts at Madison Square Garden versus Ted DiBiase, 12/17/79. Shea Stadium versus Andre the Giant, 8/9/80. Hogan returned to the AWA December 1983. Birthplace of Hulkamania, Hogan versus Sheik, 1/23/84. Mean Gene Okerlund learns the ropes. Training vignettes from Tuesday Night Titans show, 8/21/84. The big event in Toronto versus Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, 8/28/86. WrestleMania 3 versus Andre the Giant, 3/29/87. Vince McMahon and Lord Alfred Hayes learn about nutrition, and that's this weird thing where he's like putting random stuff in a blender, and then he gives them these vitamins and he tells them to drink it, and it's weird, and Vince McMahon says he likes it, and then Lord Alfred Hayes pukes. It was funny. And then SummerSlam, Hogan and Bruce Bar Beefcake versus Zeus and the Macho Man, 8/20/89. On to disc 2. This disc was a randomest order ever. And All-Star Wrestling 1/20/80. Don't really remember what that was. I think some of these were promos and then a match. I'm not. This was just the most random disc ever. It's just a big cluster of things. Bash at the Beach versus Ric Flair, 7/17/94. Tuesday Night Titans, Classic Hogan, Mean Gene interview. Tag team match, Hogan and Mean Gene Okerlund versus George Animal Steel, Mr. Fuji. This is Tuesday in Texas versus Undertaker, 12/3/91. Puerto Rican Downpour versus Big John Studd. Saturday night's main event versus Nikolai Volkov, 10/5/85. Saturday night's main event versus Mr. Perfect, 4/28/90. Saturday night's main event, Hogan and Andre the Giant versus King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd. WrestleVision versus Roddy Piper, 11/7/85. Royal Rumble, and it has when he comes out in the Royal Rumble, and it starts like when he comes out, so it doesn't show the whole Royal Rumble. And then Survivor Series, 11/24/88. Harley Race, 3/12/88. The Genius, 11/25/89. Big Boss Man, 5/27/89. Honky Tonk Man, 7/29/89. And a Cardboard Rock, 2/25/05. Yeah, the first disc was good with the documentary. Matches go in order and all that. Well, not really. Wait, let me. Yeah, No, not really. After the documentary, this is just a big random cluster of things. and it was a big fail. It was entertaining, I guess, but it was a big fail after the documentary, and it was just a big random cluster of things that made no sense. And overall, I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. I would say try to get it, but you can maybe skip this one. The documentary is good, but the rest is just a big random cluster of things, and not really worth the money, but the documentary is. But yeah, that's my review for Hulk Still Rules, and that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, bye.